Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So today we're going to talk about what's going on in the party of Lincoln. We're going to talk about what's going on in the Republican Party because there has been some news that's broke. Not really surprising if you've been watching this channel. We have been talking about the Trump-McConnell power struggle for an incredibly long time. But now we're seeing how structured that struggle is. We have seen McConnell make a whole bunch of moves to undermine Trumpism. We know that he was backing incumbent candidates that Trump didn't like. We now know, because of the reporting, that he is actively recruiting candidates to run against Trump-endorsed candidates. So this isn't just a power struggle. This is an all-out war in the GOP. The media, the takes that have come out of the media on this, I think they are very short-sighted, to say the least. They're focusing on the fact that some of the people that McConnell has reached out to have turned him down. The thing is, we wouldn't know about the ones that said yes because they wouldn't announce that. That's not something that they would come out and say, oh, I'm doing this to undermine a person that has a hold on a significant portion of the base. So they're basing it on a couple of key losses, is the way they're seeing it. We don't know that. What we do know is that it's McConnell. McConnell does what's best for McConnell. He is incredibly consistent in this. If McConnell is making moves like this, it means the people that really have the money in the GOP, that's what they want. He is not going to go against the big funders. That's not something McConnell would do. So the active recruitment of candidates to run against Trumpist candidates says that not just are we talking about the old guard politicians, the establishment Republicans, moderates, so on and so forth. The people with the money are actively working against Trump. The people that have the resources. Because to kind of entice somebody to run, you have to be able to tell them, we got you funded, don't worry about it. Because nobody wants to deal with that. Having the money to make the campaign successful, that's a precursor to asking somebody if they want to run. So all of this is good news. Now, there is one thing I want to caution everybody about. McConnell does what's best for McConnell. I do not believe that he is engaging in this activity because he cares about representative democracy or cares about anything other than himself, to be honest. I believe he's doing this because it's what's best for him. And the reason I want to say this is because he's moving to counter Trump. And the odds are that he's going to be more successful than the Democratic Party. Mitch McConnell has joined the resistance, but my guess is he's doing it for very, very self-serving reasons, right? Don't turn him into a hero if he is successful. Do not forget who he is and who he has been for a very, very long time. He is incredibly politically aware. If he is making this move, it's because the people with the resources want that move made. This does not bode well for Trump-backed candidates. And we're going to find out whether conventional fundraising and practices that have kind of had their hold on D.C. for a very, very long time will win out over nationalist rhetoric is really what it boils down to. That's what's really going to be at play. The Trumpist side, they're going to focus on saying all of the things that people want to hear. They're going to say that they're going to do X, Y, and Z, even though they know they can't do X, Y, and Z. But that's what people want to hear. My guess is that the people with the money, the people with the resources, the establishment Republicans, they're going to try to make a move to bring the Republican Party back to George Bush Jr. That's where they're probably aiming to get to. And return to that style of politics. See, on top of the obvious problems that Trump created for the Republican Party in terms of party dynamics and all of the internal political stuff, his erratic nature, his lack of a plan, well, it complicates a whole lot of other things that go on at Capitol Hill concerning lobbying and fundraising and a whole bunch of other stuff. Trump's bad for business. Trump is bad for business. So the Republican Party, those people who have a lot of influence up on Capitol Hill, 4 years was enough for them. So while it may seem that Mitch McConnell and company are doing the right thing and they've seen the light, just remember that it's more than likely just them wanting to get back to being able to do whatever they wanted without the interruptions from within their own party. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.